Let's chat with Sarah, who helped rescue 177 finches from another local aviary. We'll see a short slideshow about the rescue while we chat. Hi, Sarah. It's great to talk to you today. How are you doing?
Hi, Bill. I'm doing very well, thanks. How are you?
Very good, thanks. Wow, 177 finches. How did we find out about these birds that needed to be rescued?
We were contacted by the owner of the aviary. Unfortunately, they were facing a serious medical issue and were about to be hospitalized for a significant amount of time, and had decided that after having this aviary as kind of a personal hobby and a passion for 7 years or so, that they were ready to give it up, and they were going to pull the structure down and no longer have birds. But unfortunately, they got in touch with us with really short notice. So we ended up with one day where we could go to try and catch all the birds and get them out of there so that we could take them into Mickaboo. And the very next day, the owner was going into hospital. So it was a pretty intense process to try and get the logistics in place, but we were very fortunate. We were able to get 5 volunteers able to come on site, and we had one afternoon to try and catch them all before it got dark.
That is amazing. I'm real glad that we were able to help them. They have so much energy for such a small bird. I heard they're lots of fun and have huge personalities.
Yeah, they do. They don't really sit still. They are always on the go. Finches are always on the go. And they're feisty and tough. And even though they're super small, they do have a lot of individual personality. I think my first few experiences of finches were, just helping with transport and very temporary, short-lived things. But kept in a healthy environment. As you can see here, this aviary structure was not well maintained. It was not cleaned out, and the birds were far too overcrowded. So it's hard to get a sense of what finches are like when they're truly happy here. But in a really nice, well-kept environment, you can really get to know their personalities and their personal preferences around which kinds of greens are their favorites, and how they follow each other around, hopping onto swings. And Amy mentioned that they love swings. And how they like to bathe, and who's the gutsy one who's always the first down to the food, and who's the one who hangs back a bit and is a little bit more reserved. They are very much individuals, so they have that in common with parrots. There's a lot of personality packed into those tiny little bodies.
Were we able to find foster homes for all of those?
Yes, with some caveats. If anyone would like to foster finches, we would love to share the load out a little bit. We'd been told there was somewhere between 80 and 100 finches, and when we got there, it turned out there were actually 177. So we'd identified spots for about 95 finches to take in on the day, and we just ended up calling everyone and saying, "You're getting 10 more." And fortunately, we were well supported by some amazing people who just figured out how to take in that many, and we brought every single carrier and container we could find, and used it all. So we definitely would love to recruit some more finch adopters and foster homes, whilst we help find all those forever homes for quite so many birds. This is by far the most birds Mickaboo's taken in a single day.
So if you'd like to help, this is a great time to do so. You can donate at mickaboo.org/donate. You can also foster or adopt some of these finches.
Absolutely. We had to hospitalize 15 for various injuries, mainly related to their legs and their feet. And we triaged about 56 at the vet the same night that we took them all in. So any support for our costs and overheads on this operation would be greatly appreciated.
Great. Thank you very much, Sarah. That was amazing. Quite a group effort to save all these birds at the last minute.
Thanks, Bill. Yeah, it was a pretty big event for us.